This video will show you how to format data so that you can find one variable statistics in ClassCalc, and I'll also go over some of the one variable statistics. The first thing that we want to do is format the data so that it's in one column. That is the way that ClassCalc recognizes a single list, either by comma separated values or a vertical column, and we're going to put it into a column. Going to select all of the data, and then we want to copy it to our clipboard. You can either use the keyboard command Control-C to copy, or right-click on your mouse and select Copy. I'm going to use a spreadsheet. You have several options. One is Google Sheets, the other is Excel, and you have both of those options provided to you by the college. I'm going to select Sheets and a blank spreadsheet. The upper leftmost cell is already highlighted. You can just go ahead and right-click and then paste values only. The keyboard command is Control plus Shift plus V. I don't want any of the graphics to be pasted into Google Sheets because I don't need that. And then I'm just going to cut the data and then paste it into a single column. One by one. And the keyboard command for cutting is Control X. You could also do copy, but then the data stays there, and I find it hard to keep track of, so I like the cut a little better. And one last bit. Some students also like to see their data organized in a sorted in an ascending way, so you could do that if you wanted. You highlight the column and then just sort the column from A to Z. That would be one way to do it. I don't need to do it for this data set, so I'm just going to copy. And then I have a tab with ClassCalc. I'm going to go to the first blank command line, and then the mouse buttons don't work here, so you have to use the keyboard command Control V. And there it is in a table. If you look at the ClassCalc table, it appears as if it's not all there, but it does say that it's a 54-row table. And if you push this button, Expand, you can see that all of the data is there. It just is collapsed so that you can use ClassCalc effectively. And then in the next command line, I want to find the one var stats. I'm going to start typing one var stats, and then it finishes the sentence for me. The list is right now is called X1. You can use whatever list name you want. So for example, I could change it to L. Then I change it back to X1. And then it's asking for the list name that we want to compute one var stats for. And you can just type X1 or whatever you named your list. Another way to navigate to that command, so I'm going to go to the next command line. This is a menu in the lower right-hand corner. There's a submenu. I'm going to select Stat and then Advanced, and this option called 1var stats is the same command. The first statistic is the sample mean. Other statistics that you may need to use would be the minimum, the median, the maximum. These are the quartiles, first and third. N is the sample size. And then standard deviation. If you refer back to the notation that you must know, both of these, the sigma with the subscript x and the s, are standard deviations. The sigma is for a population and s is for a sample. We often don't have the entire population, so this is the standard deviation that you would use if it's a sample, and this is the one we most often use.